There are certain types of cartoons that make you laugh from the very first second, but years later, you go back to watch them, and you notice things you never saw before. This is exactly what happened with the Amazing World of Gumball. The show, which became famous for its comedy and chaos, has recently become the center of heated debates because of several scenes that many viewers consider strange or inappropriate for children. But the question is, are these scenes just comedic exaggerations, as the show's defenders claim, or do they carry deeper meanings and messages that each person interprets in their own way? Today, we are going to break down these famous scenes and analyze the controversy they've sparked. In the end, the judgment is yours. We start with the father, Richard. Let's be honest, Richard is an icon of comedy, but when he repeatedly appears in women's clothing, wearing makeup, or behaving in uncharacteristic ways, the question arises, is the writer just trying to make us laugh, or is there an attempt to normalize something specific? The problem isn't just the joke itself, it's the pattern. The repetition makes a child see these behaviors as a normal part of the father's character. Are we looking at innocent satire or an attempt to break the traditional image of a father? Some view this as a comedic style, relying on exaggeration and subverting expectations, a common trope in many cartoons. However, others argue that repeating this idea has gone beyond a single joke, leading many to question why the show returns to it so often. In the episode where Darwin appears with a different look after using makeup, it wasn't just a sarcastic disguise. The way the other characters reacted to his transformation wasn't mockery. It felt more like celebration. This is where the danger lies. When a child sees a beloved character change their form and gender, and everyone cheers for them, their subconscious begins to accept the idea that identity is fluid and fun, rather than something fixed. Is this appropriate for a child in the stage of forming their core concepts? This is an important point. How a child understands these scenes can be completely different from how an adult interprets them. That is exactly why this episode became one of the most debated among viewers. Now, we reach the most controversial scene, Gumball and Mr. Small. Look closely at the directing. This is no coincidence. The distance between them, the lingering looks, and the physical interaction are all visual cues designed to plant innuendos in the mind of the adult viewer, while a child might just see it as a funny interaction. These shots are designed to be hidden in plain sight. If you object, they tell you it's just a cartoon. But a trained eye knows well that the director is aiming for something far beyond comedy. This raises the real question. When the audience is so divided over a single scene, is the problem in the way the scene is presented, or is it in the difference in how we interpret it? And should we actually be more cautious? As for the Tobias episode, in some scenes, Gumball tries to get close to Tobias in a way that many viewers found excessive, while Tobias appears annoyed or tries to pull away. This made these clips a subject of wide debate on social media. Some argue the goal was to create an awkward, funny situation, a trope the show uses often, but others feel the writers are sending mixed messages. The real bombshell, however, is the fan fiction episode. Sarah is one of the most discussed characters because in that episode, she writes fictional stories that place the characters in various situations and relationships. Some viewers think the episode was just mocking the fan fiction phenomenon online, but others feel some scenes were inappropriate for children, even if the intention was satire. When Sarah turns the characters into these non-traditional relationships, the writers aren't just mocking the fandom, they are using Sarah as a front to express their own desires to change the nature of these relationships. It's a clever way to throw their ideas in our faces while hiding behind the excuse, we're just making fun of the fans. Some might defend the show and say we are overanalyzing, but in the world of animation, every frame is a deliberate decision. Nothing is there by accident. What is certain is that this show succeeded in keeping people talking about it years after it aired. Now, tell me, do you think these scenes were just comedy, or was it an attempt to open new doors to what is otherwise unacceptable? Write your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe, because the next video will expose another cartoon you might be watching right now, thinking it's innocent.